Hello, and welcome to another episode of Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips. I'm Cindy Walker.
I'm Kim Hairsted.
I'm Stacey VanDyk.
And I'm Elizabeth Hole.
This week we're going to do something a little bit different. We all have received copies of videos from our past clients and realtors. We just wanted to reach out and say, what was maybe a positive experience that you had with VanDyk Mortgage? So we're going to share those episodes with you guys, and I'm just going to start with my first. It was Felix Cabrera. We closed him about a month and a half ago, and we have a video from he and his realtor.
I was looking for a mortgage, and I had problems getting a mortgage till I ran into you, and then you helped me back like a year ago because you had given me some great advice back then, and
Awesome.
You showed me the ropes. You and Beverly did an excellent job, and I would recommend you guys, which I already have.
And I know with you, we did VA financing, and this place had been rejected by VA in the past because there was a recreational land lease. But we got you through with the VA condo. This was the realtor on the transaction, Beverly Schroeder.
So Beverly Schroeder, Plum Lake Gulf Beach Realty, and Felix came to me.
Right.
So we found this place, this beautiful condo where he's at right now, and we were actually even able to negotiate the sellers to give us $8,000 credit at closing towards his closing costs, which
Is unheard of in this market.
unbelievable. So.
What was your experience like with the loan process, with VanDyk Mortgage,
Seamless.
with all of this?
Seamless. It is you.
And I'm not holding a gun to your head.
So I get email updates on exactly where things are going. I get an update from your processor, let us know, okay, well this is where we are. This is what we still have to do with the check boxes. I always am 100% informed of where we are in the process. There's never any guessing.
He was very happy, had been turned down by another local lender. I was able to save the deal, and both he and his agent were very happy, and I love to share stories like that.
So I got some testimonials or videos from, number one is the title attorney I work with. His name's Andy Lyons. He's outstanding. We work really well together. I've used him personally. He saved me on a deal personally a few years ago.
This is Andy Lyons from the Lyons Law Group. I just wanted to state how much we really enjoy working with Stacey VanDyk and VanDyk Mortgage. We do a lot of closings, and they are spot on time and accurate every single time. I really like the personal relationship I have as well, because there's often situations that come up with my clients, and it's nice to have a direct resource to call to run situations past and get some advice on how to work out certain financing issues.
I have a realtor. His name is John Bailey. He's got the most amazing personality. I love my transactions with him. I love how he represents the clients. He is one of the best mortgage professionals in the Tampa Bay area.
Hi, my name's John Bailey of Florida Luxury Realty. I'd like to give today a shout out to Stacey VanDyk of VanDyk Mortgage. I've worked with Stacey for over 20 years, and my buyers absolutely love the fact that how personable, how her enthusiasm, how committed she is to her job and in performing to the best of her ability to close loans on time. Her constant communication throughout the loan process is second to none. For me as a realtor, I love the fact that she's able to give me a heads up with any potential changes coming with regards to mortgage rates or changes in credit scores, so I can keep my buyers informed and helping them through the decision-making process of purchasing a home.
Awesome.
Absolutely. That's what I loved also. I love when we get together and talk about all the topics that we're going to do. At first they're kind of scary, but once we get into them, I always find there's something refreshing and fun about it. And this one, I sat back and thought, okay, well, who can I go back to? And I went back to a client that we worked together for a year. She was self-employed. She called me, and several banks had just said no, and they just kept hanging up the phone with her, just no and no help. And so we worked together with her tax returns, with her business and her profit and loss and all of that for an entire year. and we were able to get her closed. And so going back to her, I was like, hey, I bet you never thought you'd hear from me again. And she was like, this was, you know, it was wonderful. We got to catch up. It was a really fun experience.
Hi there, my name is Jamie Ponce. I am a photographer, and I just wanted to make this quick video and tell you how helpful Elizabeth and VanDyk Mortgage was in helping me get my new home. I'm self-employed, so that can have its own challenges when getting approved, but I'll give you a quick tour. And we're still redoing stuff, but we're so happy we got in. Elizabeth was super helpful with the whole process. She worked with me from even before I was qualified to get me pre-qualified. Sorry, that's the puppy. Answered all of my questions really, and I had a ton of them, and just helped me along the whole process. So I would recommend her to anybody, but especially with self-employment, she's been amazing.
And then I've got a couple of my very favorite realtors that I reached out to, and I asked them to give a little testimonial about some of the experiences they've had with me and VanDyk in the past.
Hello, Ariana Garcia here of HomeSphere Realty. I've been a realtor for about 2.5 years and have worked with Elizabeth Hull of VanDyk Mortgage on pretty much every transaction to date. Elizabeth and her team are phenomenal. We have been faced with a few different scenarios where I thought, oh no, how are we going to get out of this? What are we going to do? Are we going to meet our deadline? Are we going to get to closing? Is it going to get pushed back? Whatever the case may be, Elizabeth and her team always have been able to make magic happen, seemingly, or they're just that good. And I want to say that when it comes to Elizabeth, she really is just that good. It has been a complete joy and honor to have been able to work with Elizabeth as often as I have, and I'm looking forward to many more closings to come working on her team.
So in a time where, you know, it's really easy to be down in the dumps, you know, where you just kind of like, you know, it really felt good to, you ask and then you get these videos, and I don't know about you, but I was just like, just put it together. I mean, you don't have to say one thing one way or the other. I was always hoping they weren't going to come back with, oh, she sucks. You know, you never know, but it made me, as I watched, I was like, oh, she did like me.
I enjoyed because I actually went out to his condo. So I was like, you know, I don't get to do that very often. I was like, okay, Felix, I will come to you. And it was awesome because he was so proud. He was like, look at the back, our view, and look at all the space and how open. And I'm like, oh, you know, it makes you happy that they're so happy with where they moved to and what they have now.
Yeah,
Kim.
I work out of an office that, a RE/MAX office on St. Pete Beach, and a couple of my agents are also not just agents, real estate agents that we do work together, but also I do their own personal loans, which was nice to have them give a little testimonial on, you know, working with me and being in the same office and stuff.
Hi, I'm Allison Miranda with RE/MAX Preferred. I've almost been working with Kim 2 years pretty exclusively so far. Well,
And
Kim
VanDyk.
is in our office, so I do have that close communication loop with her, and I just love the connection and communication level that I get from having the rep in our office with us. We've had, you know, with the mortgage process, there's always hurdles that we have to overcome, but working with Kim and having that on-call communication, she always gives me some good solutions, and we've been able to overcome a lot of these challenges to get to the finish line for my buyers, so it's been great. They look after you from start to finish and really are creative about getting you to your goal. So
Hi, my name is Lisa Marie Jard. I'm a RE/MAX Preferred agent on St. Pete Beach. I've been in the business for 8 years. I met Kim at that time. It's super convenient because Kim works not only in our office, but in my office. And I have just a fantastic line of communication in order to make sure that my my loans are moving in a timely manner, that things are being checked boxes both with the loan but also with my buyers to make sure that they're on top of things. And then I'm also a client. Kim last year refinanced my primary home, and in April, actually at the end of March, we just closed on a investment condo. Which was a super tricky one because it's a non-warrantable building, and the condo association is a bit creepy and didn't have all their stuff together. So, but we were able to write the offer as cash, even though I was able to go out and get my loan behind the scenes. And overall, everything went great. We closed on time on the scheduled closing date, so that's a win for me. Well, I like that it's a regional, a regional lender, and that they have a strong local presence here. So it's just much better than dealing with a call center out of Dallas or Denver or something. So, but no, I get the attention. I have really high demands as far as being kept in the loop as far as what my clients want. I have a really low tolerance for bullshit when it comes on the back end of getting between me and the closing.
It's flattering when your realtor wants to use you personally for themselves and their family, but can I just say it's pressure because you don't want to mess anything up. Oh my gosh, this is my agent. I got to get it through quick, but it's such an honor when they choose you to do their mortgage.
And part of this video also that we're doing is part of our surveys, because we do send out surveys after every one of our transactions so you can tell us whether we did a good job or a bad job. And so going through some of these, because I've been with the company 12 years, and you go back through and you're like, oh, I remember this one, and oh, I remember that one. But we have several just written testimonials that you'll see throughout this episode from some of the agents, title companies, buyers, all kinds of stuff. So we're just hoping to bring up
joy,
the spirits. Right.
Yeah,
So
I think
we hope you enjoy our
everyone
videos.
is so stressed out right now, and everyone is frustrated they're not getting under contract. These are people that are pre-approved or realtors or even title agents are seeing a slowdown, and everyone just seems down. And our idea of doing this podcast was just to remind people that our business is fun.
It can happen. There's joy at the end of the tunnel, and we love reading positive comments from our clients and our realtors. It gives us an uplift because we're in the trenches. So when we get positive feedback, it brings uplift to us.
Absolutely.
For getting the job done.
Especially because it is so easy to go negative. I mean, even as we're working through the tougher files, and even through our own phone calls, and we're just, we'll answer, Stacey, are you at war yet? So this was really refreshing for me. It gave me a real uplift. So thank you, ladies, for coming up with the idea too.
Well, we'd like to close by saying thank you to all of our past clients and our agents for helping us put this together, and in hopes that if you're watching this and you haven't used VanDyk Mortgage, we hope you'll be on an upcoming episode to share your positive experience.
Don't forget, if you have any questions or topics you'd like for us to cover, please email us at mortgagechicks@vandykmortgage.com.
And don't forget to listen to us on where you listen to your favorite podcasts.
Please follow us on Facebook at Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips.
You can also see us on YouTube channel, Mortgage Chicks with Hot Tips.